Hey guys, my name is Chandler McMinn. I'm one of the managers over at Transcend, and I'm helping out today. We're going to be doing what's called a proof of hail video. We were just checking the property. Number one, I look at the mailbox first. I did talk to the homeowner just now, and they told us, so they had these mailboxes replaced after the storm occurred. They had some kind of fundraiser event for a local school charity. They came out, repainted all the mailbox, and replaced the upper part. That's why this has no spatter on it, no damages. I want to go to the neighbor's house because I mean, we've got spatter on the roof, we've got it on the ground, just not the mailbox. This neighbor did not replace theirs. This is an old mailbox, and just look, there's spatter all over the mailbox right here. There's dents and everything in the mailbox. So that's number one. Number two, we've got an issue with a lot of the damage up on this roof. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the property real quick. Number one, my first thing that I'm gonna look for when I'm doing a property, this is my first time out here, I'm gonna look at the ground, algae. I wanna see if I see spatter. I see spatter all up here. They had a good bit of algae right here, and you can actually see all the spatter in this area. So is the camera picking all this up?
Yep.
So we got spatter on the ground here, and then we got it on the roof. That's the biggest thing. Number one, first thing I'm gonna look at is gonna be the downspouts. We are on the left side of the property. I saw 1, 2, 3, and then another one up high I couldn't reach. And these were all marked from the adjuster meeting. So really in reality, we didn't have to remark these. They were already kind of marked up. If you come over here, next thing's gonna be this stuff. I'm looking for spatter. I've got spatter here. I've got spatter up in here too. I've got spatter on these components on the wall right there where the algae's built up at. So I'm seeing signs that there was valid hail in this area. Next thing is going to be looking at more over here. They've got more downspouts in the back elevation. These are just going to be the easiest for us to see. This is not my markings. This is from the adjuster that came out, I guess, or whoever did the inspection. I wasn't here. Too low, I agree. That's definitely too low. It's below. But we've got a hit way up here. We've got another one up here, and I can't reach a lot of stuff, but we got one way up there too. I know we had some high ones over on this left side too. Let's go take a look at this. We've got some hits on this downspout, spatter on the downspout actually, a little bit of spatter on the downspout, and we've got some hits that are matching up with that. Let's see. Next thing is going to be this overside, and I believe there was spatter on the fence, but that was already sent in. We've got some hits here. There's some good hits higher up. I can't reach those. So that is also showing proof that we had valid hail. It's high up. I can't reach it. Let's see. We even got spatter. I bet you. Look, we got spatter. Some spatter on these units as well. Spatter up on top of this one. We've got hits here. So we've got some small hits. If you want to show them up close, we got small size. We got some bigger ones. We've got some hits way up high. Look at the top, where the top braces all the way at the very top. Like zoom in more. Zoom in at the very top. Keep zooming in. Keep zooming in.
It won't let me.
It's not letting you. There is a hit. Let me show it on the camera. There's a hit right there. Do you see it way up there?
Yep.
Okay, so that's all I'm going to show. It's the high hits. There are a couple hits on this downspout, but it's got a little bit of tree coverage. One thing I like to chalk a lot of times is, especially on downspouts, they're straight up and down, they're vertical. Whenever you have a downspout come out like this, it comes out at an angle. A lot of times, if there was a really good valid hailstorm, it's not going to damage just these. A lot of times I'll check these to see, because it's more of an angle. It's a lot easier and it's more susceptible to getting hail. It did have a dent on that one. The other ones, I don't think I saw any on those, but I saw one on that. Next thing is going to be obviously up on the roof, what we're looking at. We got spatter on this too. Spatter here. Spatter on these little lights. We've got more hits on this downspout. Let's go here. Now, I did chalk the metal. I will definitely agree. The metal, I didn't see significant damages on it. I didn't see anything crazy. But the biggest thing is, for proof, do we have hail? I mean, we've got we've got spatter all in the metal. I mean, we got some pretty big some pretty big spatter spots. I mean, like look at that next to my index finger. These are all probably about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch. If we come on this side, let's check all of our directions. This one did have a couple good hits. I chalked over there, I didn't find anything. The right one actually had a few. Nothing crazy, but again, look at the size of these spatter hits. I mean, we've got spatter here. Do I think this is spatter for 1.25? Maybe not. I think it might be 0.75, maybe to 1 inch. So I do agree with that. And then look, show them this down at an angle. This is where, look, you can see all the spatter spots. And those, like these right here in this area, those are close to about 1 inch, dude. Half an inch to 1 inch. Next thing is going to be obviously looking at the roof. We're going to take a look to see as far as what condition is the shingle in. We're also going to take a look to see if the granules are actually pressed in. So like if you're looking at areas like this, like that's probably granule loss right here. And I can feel it, it's not soft and pierced. There is some granule loss. You've got some blistering up here, some granule loss right in this area. Some more blistering. So there is some wear and tear on this. What we're looking at is the valid hail damage. So they did a 10 by 10. Let's go to the very top and start up there, and then we'll check these other hits. First things first, if there was no hail, I don't know how you would have components that are damaged like this. I mean, if you come over here, we didn't even have to chalk this one. Check this out. Look at the dents. Let me take the camera real quick and show them this. Here, move real quick so the sunlight's out of the way. Look at the dents. I mean, that's about 1 inch, close to it, 1/2 inch to 1 inch. That one's a really deep one. That's probably definitely 1 inch. I mean, we got some really good hits on these. We got hits on the components up here, all the boxes. We've got hits here. That one got peppered. This one didn't have too many, but it had a couple. This one's got a good bit. I haven't even chalked this one. Let's go ahead and just chalk this real quick. And there is spatter on the pipe boots also. There's spatter on the pipe boots. Yeah, and this one's got hits too. So that is that's what I look for first when I'm looking at hail. Next thing's gonna be your north slope. So you can actually see right here, you got your north slope right here. We've got spatter all over this. I mean, and I can measure it. I've got my tool with me. This, let's see, spatter wise, that's a 1/2 inch spatter hit. Let's see, that's about almost 1 inch. That's 0.75 right there. And you got to realize a lot of this spatter, you know, these are going to be all shapes and sizes. I got another 3 inch right there, 3/4 of an inch. I've got a lot of good size right here. Like, look at these. Show them this one. Oh, dude, you can actually see the granules pressed in this one. Look. So that's where the spatter is. You can see the granules pressed in these. I mean, it didn't really fully puncture it, but it left granules pressed in. That's about 1 inch. That one's about 3/4 of an inch. These are all kind of piece size. Look at this though. Look, this one had a spatter hit. You can see the spatter. You can actually see where some of the granules were pressed in and came out. That's a hail hit right there. That's about 3/4 of an inch. So, I mean, in my opinion, was there 1.25? I don't think there was 1.25. I think there was closer to about 0.75 to 1 inch. But do I disagree? Was there any hail? Yes or no? I do disagree. There was definitely hail on this property. I mean, the spatter is all we need. This is proof that we had hail because spatter only occurs from a recent storm. Typically, we see it stay there for up to about 8 months to a year. This is matching up with the storm date that I'm seeing in the area because I did pull a report. Also, you can see this. I mean, that's a hit right there. I can feel it's pierced. I mean, I'm just going to show y'all. I'm just going to check the actual condition of this roof. This one, some of the granules are pressed in. It's pierced. You can feel the mat's bruised. So that's a good one. And I'm being honest, guys. I mean, this is my first time at the property. Like, look at this one. Look at this. Look at that. The granules are pressed in. It's super soft. When I touched it, some of the granules in the surrounding area fell out, and that's hail is gonna fall, push the granules that get really affected in. The granules surrounding that area, they're gonna kind of fall out. So that's what I'm looking for. Like this, do I think this is a hail hit? I mean, it feels indented, but I'm not seeing granules pressed in. It's not cracked. So I would say this one, that one's granule loss. That's granule loss. I don't think that's a hail hit. Now, the ones I checked up here, and that's what we're gonna be checking. So they did their 10 by 10 here. I'm gonna check some in here, but the main thing is I wanna check the areas they didn't even go to yet. That's how I do my things. I like to go where people haven't been and check the surrounding areas. All of these hits, if I go to any of these hits right here, I mean, you can even see, watch out for the edge of the roof. Like this one right here, it's not pierced. That's granule loss. That is most definitely granule loss. I'm touching it, I don't even feel any pierce. It could look like it, but I don't think it is. This one right here is pierced, so that's a good hit. Same thing, like look at this one, show them this. Actually, I wanna check this one. This one's good. You can actually see the granules pressed in, and I can see cracking in the mat, and it's soft. So this one, I'm gonna check this one. Let's see, where does the shingle even start at? I think it starts, oh, it starts right here. I'll use my tool. I didn't bring a crowbar with me today, so I'm having to use this. Let's see. Oops. Let's see the bottom side. And I'm gonna be careful. I do not want to damage the roof, so I'm gonna try not to lift it too high, but I want to see, can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it good?
Yep.
Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, you can see the piercing. So this right here, it's cracked. If I push a little bit, let's see if you, yeah, you can see sunlight coming through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cracked. And look, you can see where the granules are pressed in. That's a hail hit. Let's go to the opposite side of the house. Let's check the left side. And if you look, I mean, I'll stop wherever. Let's check this area. If I were to do an inspection on this for valid hail or not, I mean, look at this. Look at that. That's, that one's not pierced. That's granule loss. I'm not gonna mark that one. Here we go. Look at this. That's hail right there. Look at that. The granules are pressed in. Watch this. Yeah, they're pressed. And I can feel the mat. Look, the mat's cracked right there. You can see the cracking in there. That's a hail hit right there. So this is what we're looking for. Are the granules pressed in? Is the mat bruised? You know, if I were to go over in this area, if I marked this, that's granule loss. This whole area is granule loss. I'm probably not gonna mark in this area, but like, look at this. Like, if I'm looking at a spot like this, I probably wouldn't mark that one. I wouldn't even mark that one because I don't feel it. I don't feel an indent. I don't really see that many granules pressed in. Let's see. Here we go, right here. Yeah, I can feel it. It's super soft and it's pierced right there. I would mark that one. Same thing, you got a hail hit right there. That's a good one right there. I mean, it's all over this roof. Like, this one right there is probably blistering, so I would not mark that one. But let's go over here in another area and see if we can find a hail hit. Like, I mean, what I'm looking for is seeing if these granules are truly pressed in and if the mat's broken. So let's see. I mean, right here, super soft right there. Super soft, and the granules are pressed in. I would mark that as hail. Let's go check some other areas over here, guys. I just want to see, let's see. So I marked a few. I'm gonna go to the far and just check one of these over in this area. Let's see which one's gonna be the best, because that one's on a tooth. I want to find one where you can see it's maybe, like, look at that. There's another hail hit right there that I missed. Right there. That one's not big, it's pea size, but look at this. Like, look at that. You can feel the indent. Let's check. I mean, this one's got cracking in it. All right. Let's see. Try and be careful. Does this one have any cracking in it? So that one.
Camera's not picking.
That one's got a little bit, but it's not as good as the other one. Let's check another one, because that one doesn't have quite as much of an area. Let's see. Let's check this one over here. Man, this thing's sealed. Oh my god, it's freaking brittle. This thing is sealed. This one's sealed good. I need a freaking crowbar for this one. Let's see if I can lift it up enough right here. Can you see any piercing in that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, you can? So that's another hit. So we're 2 for 3. It's pierced.
That's right.
Right here. Should be right through here somewhere. You feel it?
Yep.
See? Right there. So if I were to push on this a little bit, I can feel, yeah, it's pierced because I can feel, see the indent right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's pierced at.